What's up, everyone? Welcome to this episode of Kevy Eats World. On this episode, we are going to make a grilled summer vegetable salad. But before we continue, please make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. So this is a super simple recipe, but it'll be absolutely delicious and you'll really wow your friends with it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to grill some summer vegetables. And so we just have some squash, corn, zucchini, bell peppers, onion, and green onion. And then we're gonna make a very easy sauce with basil, garlic, and some lemon and lime. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make the sauce. So simply we're gonna squeeze the juice of 2 lemons. I like to use a little strainer here so you don't have to worry about the seeds of the lemon. And then we're gonna squeeze 2 limes. I think lime has a really nice sweetness to balance out the sharpness of lemon. So I really like to add lime. You might like more lime than lemon. Give this recipe a couple tries and, choose what you like. And so then, now that the citrus is in there, we'll just add the little zhuzher. Add some garlic. Add plenty of basil. You can do whatever herbs you want. If you wanted to do mint, cilantro, parsley, whatever fancies your desires. I don't know. And then we're just going to top this off with plenty of olive oil. I would imagine it's probably 5 or 6 tablespoons of olive oil, just because there's going to be a lot of vegetables that you want to coat. And then very simply, we're just going to zhuzh this up. And so I didn't go all the way, but obviously you'll get a really just nice texture out of this. I'll finish this up later before we mix everything together. But for purposes of getting through this part of the video, we'll kind of let that go as is. All right, so next part, simply we're going to chop up vegetables. The corn we're going to grill whole. The green onion we're going to grill whole. The red onion, we're simply just going to cut in half, remove the ends, and we'll just remove the tunic and one of the outer layers. So just for purposes of showing you here, for the bell peppers, we'll cut in half, and we'll just remove the seeds in the center. Don't do what I always do and forget to remove the sticker. I know, buddy. We're going to be with you in a second. And then for purposes of the zucchini and squash, we're just going to do large slices. And the reason you want to do large slices is so that these hold up well on the grill, because you don't want to overcook them and get a mushy texture. And again, we'll do the same thing with here. So I'm going to go ahead and chop the rest of the vegetables up, and then we'll be right back. All right, so we got all the vegetables cut up, as you can see. So I just wanted to show you the sauce. I zhuzhed that for probably like another minute or so just to get all the garlic broken down. But that's the texture that you want. You want it very liquidy because it's going to have to coat all of these vegetables. And so now we're going to season the vegetables. So we're going to put plenty of olive oil on here. There's a lot of vegetables here, so it looks like a lot of olive oil. I know, Patrick. And then we're going to season this incredibly liberally, because this will be the only time that we put any seasoning onto the dish. And then we're going to put lots of pepper. Pretty cool thing that my sister Lisa and brother-in-law Drew got me for my birthday. But we're going to do a lot of fresh cracked pepper onto here. And then essentially we're just going to mix all of this up. And then the next time that we will see each other, we will actually be grilling everything. So we'll see you in a little bit. All right, so obviously a very beautiful sunny day on Memorial Day weekend here in New Jersey, but never stops the grilling. So really, at this point, you just want to monitor your vegetables. You're making sure you want a good char, because that's where a lot of the flavor is going to come from, but you don't want to overburn anything. So, really the green onion always goes the first. So that's something that you probably want to pull off relatively quickly. I like char on the green onion, but you don't want it burnt. I still want more on the peppers. Corn's starting to get a little bit of a char to it. I love that color on the zucchini, and I love that on the squash, so I'm gonna go ahead and start flipping there. This is a new grill too, so I'm still really learning how it works. This is literally the first time I'm grilling on this plate. But overall, it's getting a good temperature to it, getting good heat. So yep, I can flip most of these things. Love how those onions look. And so it's probably another like 5 minutes or so to finish up the vegetables. And then we'll go back inside and we'll put the salad together, and we'll see in a little bit. So a quick view on the vegetables after they've come off the grill. We're gonna go ahead and let these rest for about 5 to 10 minutes, just so they're easy to handle to the touch. Okay, so most of the vegetables are rested. I actually got a head start and cut everything, but I just left a few things left over just so you can see how I'm gonna cut this. So for corn, super easy. You're just gonna essentially find your blade into the just edge of the kernels and just easily slide down. And then just be careful with the knife, but go ahead and slide that in. The green onion, you're just gonna cut the root off here. And then I'm just gonna give it a rough chop. You just want to be careful at the end here that you just chop finely through those, because those can get a little tough to chop through. Again, the onion, you're going to chop through. Just be careful of one of the outer leaves, just because it can get a little bit more difficult to chop. And then at the end, you can just kind of chop it. But if you see, I'm just doing rough chops on everything here. Again, zucchini, rough chop, squash, rough chop. And then the bell pepper, we're just going to do rough chops. Go ahead and add this in. And really just the last step, go ahead and add the dressing. Go ahead and just gently mix this up. Just want to make sure you try to coat as much of the vegetables as possible. As you can see, that you really needed that dressing to be pretty liquid. You didn't want it super thick. You wanted it thin. Just so you can gently coat all the vegetables. And then we'll go ahead and give this a try. Absolutely delicious. So get a nice, really good salt flavor. Get beautiful char out of the grilled vegetables, and then just get nice bread acidity and just herbaceousness from the basil. Yes, I just said herbaceousness, but super easy to do, super delicious. You'll wow your friends. They'll think you're a master chef. So hopefully you like this video. Please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time on Veggie Eats World.